Welcome back, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back. In this class, we're going to study about while loop, like what are while loops and how we use them in Python and what is their syntax. So what is while loop? While loop execute a group of statements as long as the condition is true, which means that we can only execute the code until unless the condition is true. As the condition turned false, it will move out of the loop and execute the rest of the code in the program. So it is good for indefinite loops. Indefinite loops means that repeat for the unknown numbers of time. And this is the syntax, like we have to use this keyword while, and then condition, we have to give here condition. It could be any condition, and then we have to put here colon. So then we will give here the indented block of code or some statements. So this is the flow chart. Like it starts normally, and first of all it will test the condition. Is the test true? Or if the condition is true, then execute the control statement, and the control will move to these statements or the block of code, and it will execute these statements. If the condition is false, then it will simply move out of the loop and it will execute all the statements or the rest of the code after while loop. So this is the simplest example. Number is equals to 1 while number is less than 200. To print the number, and number is equals to number multiplied by 2. So let's do this example in code editor and let's see how it works. Okay guys, so I'm in code editor and let's do some examples of while loop. So first of all, I'm going to declare here a variable called as number. So number is equals to 1. So I'm assigning the 1 to the number. And now I'm using while loop and using this keyword while, and now I just want to give here a condition like number should be less than 200, right? This is my condition, and this while loop will execute this block of code which I'm going to give until unless this condition is true. So the block of code or my statements are, first of all, print the number, that what is the number, and increment this number by 2. I just want to print the multiples of 2. So for that I am just typing here a logic for printing the multiples of 2. So number is equals to number multiplied by 2. Simple as that. So now just move out of the loop. So first of all, I just want to explain this code to you. First of all, the number is 1, right? So when we use the while loop and we give here a condition like number is less than 200. So right now the value of number is 1 and it is less than 200. So which means that the condition is true and it will move in the block of code in the loop. So it will simply print the number which is 1. And then now we want to update this number. So this number is empty. And this number contains value 1. So 1 multiplied by 2 is equals to 2. So now the value of number is updated to 2. I hope you got my point. So now when we again check the value, when we again check the condition, so now the value of number is 2 because we have updated the number, and the number 2 is still less than 200. So it will again execute this block of code. It will print 2 and then we will update the number. So right now the value of number is 2 and we will multiply it by 2. So now it will turn into 4. So the number is updated and its value is equals to 4 right now. So now the 4 is less than 200. Yes, the condition is true, and it will check the condition every time, and unless the condition is true, it will execute this block of code. So now let's run this and see the final output. 1, 2, 4. Let's resize this window. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 and 128. These are the multiples of 2 actually, or the squares of all the numbers. So as I've explained this logic, so when we have the number 4 over here, so number is 4 and it is less than 200, that's true. So it will, and it has printed the number 4 in that according to this line, and now this number is empty and it contains 4. This number contains 4 and then 4 multiplied by 2, the number is 8. Let me show you. So it will print this number 8 here and then it will move on. So this is, the process, and unless the condition is false, it will execute the code. I'm trying my best to explain each and everything very well, so I hope you're also understanding these concepts. Okay, now let's do another example, and that example will be the simplest one. So I'm taking a variable called as x, and x is equals to 1. So now I'm using this while loop and the same syntax, and I'm giving here a condition x should be less than 20, and then print x. This is the simplest example. Now let's run this program. As you can see here, it is moving indefinitely because we have not give here the stopping condition. So now let's close this program and just give here another condition that will increment the value of x, because we have not given the condition, so that it was printing indefinitely. So now x is equals to x plus 1. So now it will run properly. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 until, and it has printed till 19 numbers. So while loop is also very simple and easy to use, so its syntax is very easy. I hope you will practice it by yourself. So see you in the next lecture.